for today's tutorial we're going to do a bum flap. Bum flaps are usually used for so that your pants don't get ruined, because you're usually sitting on the ground out with your friends, your mates. So what I got is green piece of canvas material, very sturdy, kind of stretchy, but it's mainly sturdy because you don't want like the wear and tear when your bum is sitting on the floor. You don't want your pants that you paid lots of money for to get ruined. So I just got like a random piece. I found it in my basement, and you're gonna need some string. Actually, this is string from an old pair of pants, but you can use shoestrings, or you can go to the store and buy string. Really don't have to though. Remember, punks always find things that they own and they use with it. Like, they don't go out and buy new things because they don't have the money for it. And then I'm gonna need some patches. So you can use the patch that you made in the last tutorial, or you can use other patches that you've made. Here's a rancid patch from, as you see, I cut out the edges so it looks a little bit nicer. But that's what you're gonna need. Oh, and you're gonna need a needle and thread just to sew it on there. Even if you're not really that good with sewing, it's okay, because it doesn't really have to look that good. So what you can do is either you can sit, and you're gonna need a piece of cardboard. Either you can sit on cardboard, or you can estimate it like I have, and I've estimated this is as big as my bum. The bum patch doesn't have to be specifically as big as your bum. It has to cover some of your bum. I mean, but a good chunk, rectangular square piece is good. So you can like match it up to a corner, but you want to make sure that you have enough material that you can fold over, and you're probably going to have to sew this. I'm not going to sew it because I don't feel like sewing it, but you should, so that it stays better. But for my sake, I'm not going to. And I'm going to leave a little bit of distance because the edges is fraying. So I'm going to leave about an inch of fabric all around it. And then I'm going to cut. Actually, if I do it like this, and then I'll leave an inch. Alright. And then you just cut around it. And that pretty much is the same, so I'm just going to cut across. And remember, if it's not even, it's okay. The edges are going to fray anyways, so it doesn't really matter, because once your edges fray, it'll look all the same. Alright, so you get rid of your piece of extra material. Now, this is my material. Now, you can either choose to do, like if you have a piece of material like I do, this side is shiny, this side is not. This side is shiny, this side is not. So if you decide to do that, you want to put your patches on the shiny side, go ahead. If you want to put your patches on the dull side, go ahead. Whatever side you feel like you would like it. If and when I do sew the hem of this, I'm gonna fold it whatever side it's going to my bum. So I'm going to do the shiny side for my patches and the dull side for my bum. So I'm going to fold the inch and a half that I left like this, so you can see it's like that. So this side is going to my bum, and this side is going to be going to the ground. So then what we're going to do is, this is your canvas, this is what you have to decorate with. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your patches and you can lay them out however you want. could go like this, even though we have the Misfits and Rancid, or you could go like this, however you feel like putting your patches on. I don't know how to do it yet. And then what the string comes in for is you take your string, whatever string, you could actually use a shoelace, about shoelace width, like length, and then you want to cut it so that there's two pieces, and basically these two pieces are to attach it to your belt loops. So what you're going to do is, once you've made your hem, once you've sewn it, or you don't even have to sew it, but if you choose to, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to poke a hole right through it, right through the fabric, and then you're just going to like put the thread through it and just tie it in a knot, and then it'll be a knot like on one side here and then on the other. So where my fingers are, there's going to be two threads coming out, so it's going to be like two shoelaces coming out of here, and then they're going to attach to your belt loops on your pants, and that's your bum flap, and you can sit on the floor with it so that your pants don't get ruined. That's about it. Yep. Bum flap.